Hi everyone, welcome back to Echoes Up North. It's been a long winter. Back up at the cabin. It's nice sunny Friday. It's supposed to get up to around 50 today. It's about 30 right now. So you can see all the snow starting to melt. The lake is only partially frozen. It's been a really mild winter this year. Not a lot of snow. So I'm just really glad to be back up at the cabin and gonna start working on a few projects this weekend. Want to get some of the wood cleaned up while I can see everything before the ferns grow. So gonna get the chainsaw out and just start picking away at a lot of these trees. And I may start working on at least the foundation and the base for the deck that I want to get built this spring. So it's a beautiful day out with the sun, so going to enjoy it, and I'll get some video along the way. So I'm going to start moving around some of these logs and getting ready to cut them up. I picked up this log Cant on Amazon. It's the handle of it's a little ridiculous, but we'll see how it works. It's relatively inexpensive, and I want to get the heavy duty one, so see how it works. Hopefully it'll help me move logs around a lot easier and save my back. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these logs rolled around and piled up. What I'm doing right now is I'm just bucking them up into sections that are 3 to 4 feet long. Just gonna get them all piled up and I can process them later. I really just want to try to get some trails cut in, so I'm gonna start working my way back through here and then up the hill, try to get a few trails, and then once I can get my four-wheeler up in there, then I can cut the logs up and drag them back down to this area here where I'll process them all and get everything all stacked up. So just going to slowly pick away at this today. It's a beautiful day out. Like I said, it's a little bit windy, but it's probably about 45 degrees. Sun's out, which is nice. So it's a great day to be outside. Okay, so coming from the cabin, starting to get this cleared out through here. The plan is to have a secondary trail come down from the top that has a few more switchbacks, so it's not as steep. So trail will come through here. I think I'm going to, kind of rough here, so I may cut up that way, or I may just come straight through here, I think. And come back, head up this way. From here I need to decide which way to go. If I cut back through there, possibly, is what I'm thinking, and then turn and cut back. Or I could try to swing back over this way. So, I want to show you guys this tree. It's back in a cluster of some pines and poplars here. And I think it's really cool how this tree throughout its life has had to grow around some things and be pushed aside. It made it up above the canopy to get to the sun. It's a pretty cool tree. So the log camp worked well for breaking the logs loose from the ground. A lot of them are frozen still. So like this log here, it's too frozen. I can't get it to move right now, but definitely glad I bought that. It helped to move, at least get them started, and then I could kick them around to get them in piles. So over winter I did pick up a few new items. One is this handheld chainsaw. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of it. It's a knockoff brand. It does take Makita batteries though. So, which is all my tools are Makita. I think it was less than $50. I'll put a link if it's still available on Amazon. Just a little mini chainsaw. So I thought it'd be good to have on the four-wheelers on, trying to cut trails and things. It just has some branches to take down. So I'm gonna get this thing filled up with some oil. Came with a couple extra chains and longer bar also. 8-inch bar versus 6-inch bar. So after I use it a little bit, I'll let you know what I think. Then we'll bring the trail up this way. Cut through here. I think it makes sense if I can go this way and then switch back here. Switch back here and head up that way. See, it's pretty, you probably can't tell on the camera, but it's a pretty steep incline right here to get to the top. So if I switch back this way, then that'll tie me into the existing trail I have. So I'm going to go back and get my other saw and chainsaw and come out here and work on some of these bigger logs. I will say I think I have a new favorite tool. This thing's pretty awesome. It did really well. I'm curious to put on the 8-inch. To define this 6-inch, had no problem cutting through decent sized logs. It ripped right through them. So yeah, it's very convenient. Feels good in the hand. Very lightweight. So it's definitely not industrial grade, but for just cutting trails every now and then, it seems like it's pretty good. So the wind's coming right over the lake, blowing off the ice. It's getting a little chilly actually, and I'm out of the sun. But I am going to start measuring out here for the deck. So I'm thinking a 8x16. I'm thinking just running along the whole length of the cabin. I need to kind of space it out, and then where the well is, this is actually going to be built into a countertop with a sink, so kind of a little outdoor kitchen right off of the deck. Need to decide what to do with the tree. If I'm going to incorporate it into the deck or just go right next to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some measurements and see what it looks like. Okay, so while it's getting dark here, I'm gonna get the laser level out and just put some marks on each of the pilings or posts for the dock, so in the spring I can get it leveled up. There's a few little spots that are low, so I just want to get a reference point. So I'm just gonna real quick use a laser level and mark these out. Yeah, so over the past 2 winters, the docks just settled a little bit, so I was hoping to do this while the lake was good and frozen, so I could stand on it, but it's ice is way too thin, so got to wait until summer when the water warms up and get in the water and lift it up and get everything leveled back out. Well, since it starts so early, it's only about 7 o'clock. I'm going to do a quick project. Picked up this spigot for the rain barrel, so then I can hook in the shower directly into the bottom of it. So I'm going to see if I can get that put in real quick. Okay, so since I need a flat surface for this to mount, I'm going to come on up to this area here, which is fine. It's about 12 inches up. This thing fills up with water quite a bit, so shouldn't be a problem with being up there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that hole drilled and see if I can get this put in. Okay, so that hole looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take this inside, I think, and see if I can get it assembled. I'm going to have to crawl inside of it. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this hole cleaned up. Then I have these barb fittings, so these will screw on, and then the hose going to the shower will fit right on the end. So I'll do that in the spring once, make sure it's not going to freeze anymore. Okay. So it's another great day out today. The sun's not out quite as much yesterday, but it is a little warmer. So I'm going to move over and start working on the deck out in front of the cabin. I have these concrete bases and footings. It's going to be a floating deck and not be attached to the cabin. So I'm going to start with getting the foundations in and leveled up along the cabin, and then come out and get the front foundations in. And from there, start doing some framing. Okay, so I have all the foundations in, and I'm going to work on framing. It's just going to be real simple, 2x8 joists, and then just some decking on top. It's a 15x8 deck, so should be pretty quick to put together. I was planning on just having it sit on blocks in the front, but my elevation changed a little bit more than I thought, so I'm going to put a couple really short posts up front. So I'm going to do that. I also realized I don't have any joist hangers. I thought I did, so I'm just going to unscrew them for now and then go back and put some joist hangers in. I'm not too concerned about it. Should be fine. So going to go ahead and get on it. Just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch my videos of the past few years. It's been really cool to see the channel grow, and really appreciate all you guys' comments and likes and subscribes. I also want to give a shout out to my nephew, Braden. He's a collegiate bass fisherman, and he just started a new channel. It's really dedicated to bass fishing all around the Midwest. So check it out. It's B Cox Fishing. I'll put a link down below. Thanks. Alright, so I took a quick break to get some lunch. And so let me explain a little bit what I got going on here. It's just because I'm working by myself, I'm actually building it in 2 separate sections, and I'm going to use some timber screws and attach them here in the middle. So this first section is done. The second section is pretty much going to be a duplicate of it, and then I'll lift up the front edge here, get it all level, and put the post underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the second section over here, and then depending on if it gets dark on me, wait and start doing the decking tomorrow. Once again, another beautiful morning. It's gonna warm up today. Got kind of chilly last night, but it's supposed to be close to 60 today. So let me catch you up on everything got done yesterday. So I have all the framing done. Like I said, I didn't have any joist hangers, so I did use 3 timber locks on the ends. Really shouldn't be going into end grain like that, but I think it'll be plenty secure. They're 4-inch timber locks. Right now I just have everything blocked up to get everything level. Need to cut the post for the front, get those sized up, and then start putting down the decking from there. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with stairs, another trip, and get everything all finished up. Alright, so it's all done. Just got to clean up. Kind of have a mess. But I think it turned out pretty good. Just nice to have some flat space. It's one thing when you're on a hill. There's no flat space to do anything. So it's going to be some nice outdoor space for the summer. Put a picnic table out here and some chairs and relax. Gonna have to do some, I don't know if I'll do a railing or at least do some stairs coming down. Definitely some cleanup just around the base, and do some grading and clean up this this tree a bit, cut that stump out. So the ice has really melted over the weekend. There's really not a lot holding on. The winds pushed it all to the south side of the lake, and now the wind switched and it's pushing it back this way. A lot more open water compared to when I first got here. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up, head home. So the deck is finished up, got some trails cut in, at least started, so I can work on those later on this spring. It's a great trip for the end of February, beginning of March. Watching the ice melt was pretty cool. You probably hear the wind now, but yeah, beautiful weekend. Really looking forward to this year. Show some more fun projects later on in the year. I want to get floating swim platform done, and continue to work on the cabin. Do a few other odds and ends. So again, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and see you guys next time.